Hello everyone, welcome to Liberebil. Gents, I just got out of the shower. It's been a long day. I attended the launch of the new BMW 3 Series and I must admit I had a wonderful time. The car is extremely exceptional. I haven't had enough time with it to obviously pick out certain things I don't like and certain things I like. I can tell you what immediately struck me with the car. It certainly was the 2-litre turbo in the 330i's performance coupled with the new 3rd generation 8-speed ZF gearbox. The performance was mind-boggling for, it's not even an M car, it's not even a 340i yet. And I think it made a really good use of the platform and of the engine. It produces around 190 kilowatt. So you guys are going to see that. You probably saw that video already. If you didn't see that video, you can click the card over there. It will take you to watch that video. You're joining me in the hotel room. It's around 10 o'clock now, or 11 o'clock actually. But I have to film this because I'm filming a lot of things this week and I'm not going to get time to film this, so that's the reason why I'm filming this now. So seeing that I'm on the BMW 3 Series launch, I thought why not make this video BMW centric. So everything in this video will revolve around BMW. Stay for the techie part of this video. Like I said, I always put the timestamps over here. So for that, I'm gonna take you guys around the BMW 3 Series and show you guys a bit of the technology inside that car. I'll obviously do a full feature on the vehicle once I get my hands on one. So yeah, let's start with the new BMW 8 Series. Yes, gentlemen, I have been invited to come along and have a look at that car once it goes on launch. So I think you guys can leave comments down below of things you want to know about the new BMW 8 Series. But let's start with its engine. It's powered by a 4.4-litre twin turbocharged V8 in the M850i derivative. It produces 390 kilowatt and 750 newton meters of torque. It will accelerate to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.7 seconds thanks to its all-wheel drive system, BMW's X-Drive, so they call it. Yes, later BMWs are 4-wheel drive. However, the chassis and the way the driveline splits its power is still tuned for fun, so you'll still be able to bring the back end out. I think we can probably all be in agreement here. The BMW 8 Series looks absolutely fantastic. From the striking grills to the beautiful sleek headlamps to the sharp angular curves down the side and the beautiful 3D design taillights. There's no denying it is a striking / beautiful looking car. I'm actually looking really forward to drive it. Apparently the 850 is an extremely fast car, so I'm looking forward to that launch. Okay, so let's talk quickly about some BMs that I've owned. As a lot of you guys know, I am quite a BMW fan. I owned a BMW E34 530i Motorsport. It was a manual 5-speed version. They're quite rare. It has motorsport seats, they had a nice exhaust system, and I really love this thing. It was a dream car of mine. My dream car was actually a 540 at the time, but I could only find the 5-speed manual in the 530. I love the thing. It just sounded fantastic. It wasn't the fastest car in the world. I actually did a couple of Killarney events with it, but the car treated me well. Very rarely I had issues with it. The one issue I did have was the power steering pump. It kept leaking, and to fix power steering leaks on that car was just a total mission. And yeah, my second BMW after that was, not after that, but before that actually, I had a E46 330i individual. It was a motorsport, so it had the Harman Kardon sound system, which sounded fantastic. It also had the satellite navigation, it had the sport seats, it had sunroof. It was just a fully loaded car, PDC, everything. I really loved that car. It sounded good as well. It had the motorsport exhaust, so little butterfly in the exhaust. Really liked that car. It was one of my favorite cars I've had to date, other than my Audi A8. I also had a BMW E90 320i. That's the worst BMW I've ever purchased. It gave me a huge amount of issues. And then talking to quite a bit of people, they told me that this car did suffer from a lot of engine issues. I mean, I had to change coil packs on like 80,000 kilometers. So yeah, the car gave me a lot of issues. Now my dream BMW is a F10 M5 still till this day. I'm still working very hard in order to afford this car. I really love to own it, and I think that's kind of why I think that's just motivating me a lot with Liberebil, and also like trying to earn a little bit of money while doing this is actually just to buy that car, because that's like a total dream of mine. If I can accomplish that, then I think I did right with my life. But yeah, that is just a total dream of mine. So one day, and hopefully soon, I will be able to own an F10 M5 if things all go according to plan here on Liberebil, and with my certain things that I own and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this two pieces of news with regards to the BMW M8 or 850i, and a couple of my cars that I own, and also where I want to see myself buying in the future. So yeah, so the next segment of this is going to be tomorrow morning. You guys will find me, I'll take you guys around the BMW 320d. I'm gonna show you guys some of the technology, I'll show you guys the seats, I'll show you guys how to operate certain stuff and how to adjust your bass and treble and things like that on the, and I'll also show you how to talk to the car, because you can say, hey BMW, and the BMW will actually come, like you can talk naturally to it in order to do certain things. So I'll be showing you guys a lot of those things tomorrow in a more detailed way. The previous video I put over there is just basically a general overview of the car, but I think I can get really detailed with this piece now, because I'm going to focus more on the technology of the car. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. Good morning, gentlemen. So I told you I'm going to show you around quickly the 320d. This is the 320d. They gave me a red one to use for today. And as you guys can see, these lights, look at that. Laser technology, and that looks really cool. I like the BMW colors as well. It's really nice. If we move to the back of the car, and this is what I want to concentrate on quickly for you guys, is the technology in this vehicle. Yo. If I climb in here, for example, close this door, look at the ambient lighting at the back in the door handle, and then we have two USB-C ports over here. I mean, right, let's move to the front. This is where the party starts. There's so much to talk about now. So I'm gonna grab my phone and do a simple test for you. Alright, let's go to the settings. Alright, let's go to the Bluetooth. Come in Bluetooth, right? Hey BMW.
Hello, what can I help you with?
Connect my phone.
Connect new device. Please continue with manual control.
I mean, that was super easy, right? So to connect my phone, I'm gonna now go all the way to phone calls and audio. Click on there. It's gonna scan for devices. Picks up my phone, I can enter. It's pairing now. It brings up the code over there. I'm gonna say pair, and I'm gonna allow it to sync with my contacts. Confirm, note, and connect with Apple CarPlay, but I want to use the BMW iDrive with Bluetooth audio apps. So it looks like you can actually use wireless Apple CarPlay over here. That's really nice. And it's checking passkey and authentication. Right, it says it's connected here by me. So there we go, successfully connected. To use the system, you can either use this control knob over here. So you have media, home, and map. I'm gonna hit the media key. Right, you have obviously your different radio stations. I can now also use a touchscreen, so I can push home. And then I can say media. I want to use Niaz's iPhone. It's searching, and I can turn the volume up. And then you get to hear this frankly astonishing Harman Kardon sound system. I mean, wow. Now this car can also do something super interesting. Let me show you. Hey BMW.
Hello. What can I help you with?
I'm really bored.
I can't imagine that. Maybe you haven't yet had the chance to try sport mode.
Hey BMW.
Hello. What can I help you with?
How's my engine?
Engine, automatic start-stop function. Please continue with manual control.
Now I can get all the little details, intelligent start stop, automatic deactivation, etc, etc. But there's quite a lot I can do here. This is the 320D model. Now let me show you, what else can I show you over here? Right, let's show you the cluster in front of me. Okay, so we have also autonomous driving. You hit this button over here and it will say assisted driving mode. This will actually help you drive this car on its own. We also have a speed limiter, and then we have modes, so we can go to normal cruise control, assisted driving mode, or distance control. That's kind of nice. And then I think we can customize this display in front of us. So if I click, is it, I don't know which button is it now. So it's quite a lot. And then in front of us, as you can see in the distance, I have a HUD. So if I hit this button over here, I can actually see what music is playing. I can say music, and he has his iPhone. There I can see the song playing at the moment, so that's really nice as well. So okay, I am gonna get a test unit of this car in a few weeks time. Then what I can do is I can put a proper video down, hit the card on top if you want to see a full video of this car of the launch. It was hard to film, but I tried to just put a performance video out for you guys so you guys can see what the car's performance is like. Okay, let's get on to these questions. Caleb Poggenpoel asked, what's the best first car to buy for a teenager here in Cape Town? So, try and get your hands on any Toyota. I'd say, if you want your kid to be a little bit more safe, buy a Toyota RAV4. The old one, if you can do the mechanical work yourself, they are very reliable. And most of that cars will last longer than our grandmothers. If it's a normal, like, boy or a girl that's kinda like hip or whatever, go for a Toyota Yaris. Very reliable, very fuel efficient, super easy to drive. Sorry, I'm just trying to see for a cap here. Yeah, and very easy to drive. Michael Arends asks, why not more drone footage? So I have tried the drone footage in the past, and honestly I just don't have anyone that can fly for me. I can't afford a drone at the moment, and hopefully if things go okay for me this year, I'll be able to afford to buy my own drone. But yeah guys, it adds an extra layer of editing to MSA, and it means I won't be able to get content out as quickly as I do. So when I do add drone footage, expect another like 3 or 4 days waiting period for the video, because now it's integrating all the aerial shots into the cinematics, into video and things like that. So it does make it a little bit more complicated. I try and keep Kilani videos as simple as possible, just make it feel very energetic and very honest and true to the cars that are racing at the event. Liam Sampson asks, when are you going to make a video of Saud Bassa's car? To be honest with you, I don't allow cars that can't run a 12-second dead on my YouTube channel. So unfortunately for that matter, Saud Bassa will not be allowed on the Liberebil YouTube channel. You know, not only is he driving a Toyota, but he's driving a Toyota with a Nissan engine. He committed one of the biggest crimes known to humanity. So no, unfortunately I won't allow Saud Bassa here on the Liberebil YouTube channel. So I'm so sorry, Liam Sampson. And now Saud Bassa, please don't cry now. I know it's a really heartbreaking situation, but I just really don't like you. Luca van Sale asks, why are there no supercars on the Liberebil YouTube channel? I have to admit, I am kind of not fighting, but I'm struggling to get the sports cars / supercars here on the Liberebil YouTube channel. It is a sad situation. I don't know who to talk to at Porsche. Like, my dream would be to drive, as you all know, to drive a Ferrari 458 Italia and a Porsche 911 GT3 RS or normal GT3. It has to be one of my favorite sports cars. Oh, GT3 at the moment. Adam LZ bought a GT3 at the moment, and I was watching that video and I just felt like, I felt so like yo, I hope one day I get to accomplish that and buy a GT3, because a GT3 for me and a 458 is the pinnacle of a supercar. It's naturally aspirated. They rev over 8,000 RPM. It's just the magical cars, and then they have that induction sound and that exhaust sound that I absolutely love. Maybe if there's someone out there that knows someone with all these supercars that can maybe put a good word in for me, I think I'd really appreciate that. So yeah. Christopher Fury asked, when are you gonna do some racing? So he's probably referring to me. So something about me that only a few people know. Like, I don't get a lot of pleasure out of racing a car on Killarney. I really love spectating. I really love hearing stories, seeing people tweak like tire pressure to get a better time from their cars. I like seeing the K20s like struggle with something and then have to fix something. I like seeing Saud Bassa having to fix, like, tune his car a little bit more. Oh, why am I saying Saud Bassa? Sorry. I like seeing Sean Zurich like fiddle with the computer to get better times out of the car. I love intricacies like that, and it's what actually makes me happy and what makes me enjoy my time at Killarney. I am going to plan on racing. My Audi is going to be, my plan is to build the Audi, but I first need to buy a second car, and that's why I'm working so hard to first buy a performance car out of the, like, fast from factory, and then start fooling around with my Audi. So as soon as I can accomplish that, then yeah, you'll see me on the track. I hope all of you enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed making it, and I really enjoyed my time at the BMW 3 Series launch. Guys, don't be too worried about the 330 being a 4-cylinder. I promise you that engine is excellent. It's extremely strong. It pulls hard from the word go, and even in gear, like doing 1 to 100 kilometers per hour, and you put your foot down, it really performs like strong. The car pulls really strong. I'd like to see a 330i and a 340i or a 335i E90 and F13 standard form with the G20 drag racing. I'd like to see who comes out on top, because the 330i really gives the impression of being a lot faster than it is. But anyway, gents, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, share with friends and family. Be free, be you. Liberebil out.
Okay.
Oh, this is your fault. Look at the hell, just at the beam dynamics. Yeah! I'm in love with this. I've never felt handling like this.